Ready?
Yeah.
What's happening, people? Hope everyone's well. What is this, episode 7?
I actually don't know.
Yeah.
I look at
Five, seven, yeah.
No,
6 or 7.
I think it's 7. We got our first guest on, which is Craig Rennie.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
We are going to put subtitles on for Craig. if
yeah,
he's
we
in
could
trouble.
say that. Yeah.
That's just more editing for me.
Yeah, we'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
They do it automatically on YouTube.
What,
you like the
how you
caption?
can, yeah.
And TikTok, but it comes out absolutely gibberish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
think it's
thing.
accurate, but I think you can too if you want to. Save you the trouble, see if the caption thing
Yeah.
picks it up.
You'll understand him as well with the subtitles. With,
It's not that bad.
no. What is he saying? Again, we've got nothing planned.
No, typical. Yeah, I think it was there. We've had a few weeks out, sort of jigging a few things
Yes,
around.
I did post about it, sort of saying it was schedule and technical problem. We had trouble with the mics and sound and things like that. We did record one that had no audio on it.
Because it's the first one here now, isn't it?
Well, the first one was the one that didn't have
it was the
audio
bad
yet.
one, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the new location.
Mm.
But yeah, we did try one, no audio, so this is the first one.
Yeah.
That one's been deleted.
Rennie 95, I it?
Rennie Vlogs.
Rennie Vlogs, it
Rennie
was back on
Vlogs back
YouTube
in
there,
the day,
Do you
yeah.
want to promote anything? Socials?
Craig Rennie _ TikTok. I'm hilarious.
I will put it all on there. When I post the video, I'll put it on there.
Very killing it with followers.
What do you think he's on?
Yeah.
I'm a pretty chipper
Yeah,
out.
He's
Yeah.
like 28,000 followers now.
Have a little look. Nice. Pick up sound actually.
Oh, will it? But yeah, we brought Craig on just because he's a sort of a mutual friend of both of ours, mainly George. I don't like him that much.
Yeah. He's my friend, basically.
Yeah. But yeah, we thought when you've had issues with mental health and things like that.
Yeah.
We've sort of spoke about in the last one that we're trying not to make it too deep.
Yeah, I think that was the idea when we spoke. We said about redoing it, having people on, and it will still be like mental health based, but not quite as serious. So like, I think like when we told the story, that people seem to enjoy that part of it.
Well, we've had messages and that we've just talked about before. I've had a couple of emails again about the alcoholism, so I don't want to completely stop talking about it because some people out there want to hear it, but we felt ourselves, I think, when we've done a couple of them that are a little bit heavy.
Yeah, it's almost like a therapy session.
And we did even feel like the views dropped.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we sort of got the message a little bit. The one that we put out that was a bit more funny seemed to get a better reception. I think people, it needs to be natural. That's the thing. That's why we don't plan it.
Yeah,
just,
rather than it being like today we can talk about this
Yeah.
and this, and then you end up just a bit like
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a bit more natural. Yeah, we just thought me and Craig were the same age because he's more really old.
Wow.
But me and Craig
I
were
thought
the
he
same
was
age,
younger.
so- no, he's older than me.
George.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you look older than me.
I don't know about that.
Come on.
he's born in December, isn't he? I'm young as far as my age because
Yeah.
I'm August.
Well, you're 28 this year.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
I'm 25 this
No,
year.
you're oh, yeah. What are you 30 this year?
25.
Are you 29 now?
Big 25.
30? Sure, you're 30 this year. Huh? The big Frio.
Yeah.
Get away from me now.
I know.
Is slipping away.
But I do still look younger than both.
Not me.
I don't know about that.
Just because I'm a big lump don't mean I look old. I'm just fat.
You don't really have wrinkles, to be fair.
Nah,
You've got pretty good
I've got
skin.
window cleaning.
Yeah. The window cleaning scale.
Yeah.
So what yours is as well.
That's shocking. Each one of these is a story. It's something that happens to me. Each wrinkle is an
Tell me.
anecdote. Well, that one,
Mm.
Wheelie Bin Lancing,
Yeah.
2000 and...
Yeah.
I can't remember what year. But each one of them tells a different drunken
What's the
escapade.
next one?
Which one? Point them out, I'll tell you the story.
Go just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's too
6,
many,
7, 8 on one side.
I'll test you. Fifth from the top.
Fifth from the top. That one is... That's the Strongbow story. That's the 40 cans of Strongbow.
Mm.
Down the beach.
Yeah.
Cried. Shat myself.
Been there.
Yeah.
All been
Cried
there.
more.
Check it out.
Shat
I
myself
mean-
again.
I don't think this is embarrassing as crying in front of your dad.
Well, I wasn't there for that.
Did you come in right at the end?
I was upstairs. I think I found out the next day. I had work the next day.
Right.
So I wasn't in the garden. I was upstairs
It's
drinking.
right on the back of lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stepsister turned up. She had to take.
Well, I was going to say, that's why I got a text, because they was laughing at you at first when you said,
Yeah.
I think you just drunk, but then when you got home and you was all fucking crying, couldn't get you up the stairs, they would text me like, what the fuck have you done to him? And I was like, nothing. I was like, we was all pissing ourselves, laughing, joking, having a drink. And then next thing you know, Craig's just gone. He's like,
Yeah, but the
in
thing
his
is,
bucket, like in his lap.
I remember being fine, and then I just remember going mute, not saying anything, and people just being like, "You're alright," and I'm not saying a word, and then next thing you know, I'm crying on the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Yeah, cool."
I think I might still have a picture of you throwing up or a little video, and if I do, I'm gonna put it on the Instagram. So people know what we're talking about. We'll put it up as a little clip so you can see Craig in all his glory.
People saying, "Oh, we've got pizza on the way." Too little, too late.
Yeah.
That's beforehand. I might have been alright, but
it sorted the rest of us out. I think it was Ben Blessing that I paid for it. It's like 30 quid, got like 2 pizzas.
Sun and cider though. Strong combo.
Yeah, the thing is, it was like it was first drink when we're allowed to be in the garden, and it was like 27 degrees, hot, and I had that all night cider, like a pack of 12, and I must have.
And not to dig you out either, you're not that big a drinker.
No,
like you'll come out all the time, but it's not like you put loads away.
We've spoken
Especially
about
for
this.
sweaty.
Yeah, but then he's small, isn't he?
Yeah.
We've spoken about this before. Like, I know what drinks I'll drink, and I know my limits. But
I was giving you credit last night to Ben because I said as far as our friends and stuff, I said like I don't think any of our friends can drink. I said, but in all fairness, you are always out. I said if we plan something, take one good for turning up. I said, whereas others don't like the pub, or don't want to go there, and don't want to do this, or Jack's obviously going to miss it a lot now.
Who's the biggest drinker in your group?
In terms of who can handle it. Right?
Yeah.
I think it's probably me, innit?
Yeah, he'll sit there and drink like a stupid amount of like tikis, and he'll be like, "It's not touching it. It's not feeling it." And everyone else.
Ben to say Ben will put away a lot of beer.
Yeah, I've seen it.
But then obviously we've seen Ben in more states than you've seen me. It's on them fucking Christmas stuff.
I'm interested by normal humans who can drink more. Obviously, you can't compare yourself to me. I'm not a well man, but I'm intrigued by people.
I think I've done all right on the amount I've drunk when we've done the lad stage, as far as how much you've drunk.
Yeah.
But the difference is just that I would stop at some point.
Yeah.
As in like after the night, as in like through the day, and I don't think I've done too bad as in matching you for drinking. I've done no. I'm not saying I'm fucking like drink the whole time. I'm saying like you might go sort of like 4 or 5 ahead.
Yeah, I've never noticed that you're well behind or anything.
No. But I mean, as in like just obviously, and it's more because obviously I'm buying. I always get a rum and coke. Whereas obviously where you used to drink just whiskey, you finish them a lot quicker. And that's why a lot of people wouldn't notice that when we was out.
Yeah.
Like I said before, people would not notice about how much you drink just because you go straight in two doubles, and they weren't even allowed to do that.
No, I've got in trouble a few times for it. Yeah,
it was 2 doubles, and you'd pour into that one, see that one off, and you're straight on the second drink. So you're already 2 drinks in,
as well as what
you've had before. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not well, and it's not cool the amount I could drink. At the time, I liked it. Obviously, now I look back, it's embarrassing, but yeah, I was ill, still am. So I'm always intrigued by people. Obviously, I go football with a load of lads, and they can drink, but like normally, you know what I mean, they can put some away, but they never end up where I ended up.
Yeah. But then that's the illness, isn't it?
Yeah, they could laugh and joke and then they go home.
To that darker place rather than being able to just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've had a chat with a few people recently about the difference between an alcoholic and a beer.
Yeah, I remember you saying,
yeah, some people just don't understand it, they just can't get their head around it.
No.
The difference between it, and then obviously, like Connor was saying to me about, it's because I'm too close to it that I feel a certain way, and I was like, no, it's not that. I said, it's just because I've done my research.
I think, this is my biggest issue with the skepticism around alcoholism is people
how
being
easy
uneducated.
It's thrown out.
Yeah.
That's what annoys me, is how easy you must see it. They'll find something out, especially in like town and stuff around here, and someone will go out there and alcoholic, and it's like,
not really.
They're out every Saturday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, that's what
I've done that. I'm not an alcoholic.
It's when you get to the point where you're just going there midweek in the middle of the day, and like I guess
it's just the not being able to go a day without it.
I couldn't stop. Once I started, you trigger an allergy within your body.
Dependency. And
yeah.
But yeah, man, as I say, luckily for us, I don't think any of our group really ever.
Because that's what annoys me. People are like, they're like, you should see, I'm such an alcoholic. Like, I'm like every weekend, and it's just like,
they say it so casually, and they don't even know how offensive it is. I've physically seen.
But then that's where I'd say that then I'd agree with that I'm too close to it.
Yeah.
To be able to, because in the past I wouldn't have seen that as like offensive. because obviously he was just sort of like, oh really, and he breezed past it. Now it's a bit more
It
touchy.
is a thing. I've seen a lot of people lose their lives because of this disease, so it
Yeah.
aggravates when people say it in such a casual manner. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I say. It's not their fault. It's just a bit of ignorance. But
Yeah.
like, I would have been the same. Someone would have said it, sort of, then, yeah, whatever. But now obviously it's a bit closer to home. It's like,
Yeah. Well, I posted a thing on the Instagram page this morning, which was a quote saying, the definition of an alcoholic is an egomaniac and someone with an inferiority complex. Which is inferiority. I spelled it wrong, so I thought I might as well just read it as I wrote it. But it's true, you know, like I'm all ego. You knew that.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you've had a few nights out.
Yeah, that's shit. We're not having that. Craig can fuck off.
Yeah, you see my ego on a night out. It was outrageous, but it was all built out of insecurity.
Well,
you know
I thought it's interesting to have Craig here because we spoke a few times about certain people you'd pick on, and Craig was definitely in the fire line a lot.
Was I horrible to you?
Yeah,
but
I think part of it, like you said before, weren't like it's not like a fucking jealousy, but it was a slight jealousy there.
Yeah,
where Craig's quite popular. He knows a lot of people.
That's what I just said. Like, it's
that's what I mean. So obviously, I remember you saying before that was a big one. Is if Craig was there and people saying hello, or he's got.
It wasn't even that. It was him posting on social media, getting 500 odd likes.
I mean, I've calmed down with social media a lot. But I mean, I'm not as avid as what I used to be. Like, I used to post a lot of nonsense.
Yeah.
But no, like when you like went in on me when we were out, it was like take it with a pinch of salt. So I had a lot of good times when you were out as well. So
the idea was that if I was giving someone stick, it was because I liked them. If I didn't like someone, I wouldn't speak to them. You know what I mean? So if I did that to people, it was because that was my way of showing love. Out of like, I couldn't be vulnerable in that. So but I assumed everyone understood that. So when they didn't, I didn't know that people weren't on my wavelength. You know what I mean? I'm in a different universe, drinking wise. So I'm just thinking everyone's getting the joke, and they're not. Plus, you're just as bad for me. You spoke about this before. He's horrible, isn't he?
When you latch on to somebody, they may as well just go.
Yeah, but the difference is I do it to people that deserve it.
Well, no, I didn't.
No,
he didn't deserve it. Come on.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
I don't even remember half the stuff I used to say.
I can't help getting 500 likes on it.
Exactly, yeah. On a mucky post with him clenching his jaw.
Yeah.
I'd be like writing a comment about, no, I'm just going to leave it.
£15 watch from Wish.
Yeah. Served me well.
I'm pretty sure I had it in my room. It broke. You left it at mine.
Yeah, I've only had one watch that cost a bit of money. My mum got it for me, and I got smashed with a football on the sideline of a game, and it smashed. And I was like, I'm just going to stick to cheap watches.
That's heartbreaking. Yeah, but I'm bad for it. Like, I'll still do it, but I think I pick the right people.
I've been there before when you latched onto someone that does deserve it. Certain people that need bringing in.
Yeah.
And there was a night out before. You may have even been there when someone a bit older come over to the table, far too confident. Like a man with a face that you had should not be that confident. And I remember looking at the table, seeing that we had a few girls out and that people looked uncomfortable with this bloke, and I felt the need to step forward. Of like, I'm gonna have to stand up for the group here. And I went to open my mouth. George just fucking jumped like that, and then just run. I just sat back for about 20 minutes while he tore his entire life to shreds.
You're like, I'm talking well.
Yeah, I just nodded. George's got this. I'm all right. Just carried on drinking, and then he left in the end. The bloke.
I don't remember that. Well, I might not have been out at that point.
It was in the Webbix when it down the back.
Yeah.
Because there was an old fellow with glasses that used to sit on the table.
Still
next
does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. And it was me who spotted it. I kept pointing it out to separate people. Yeah. Like, this bloke sits next to us every time.
I think he was a fan of Craig's TikTok though. Wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
Just so nervous.
It was the Rennie vlogs, and then he fell over into the TikTok.
Yeah.
But it was mad. Like, he was sat next to us one night specifically. I remember he was sat next to us, and he was getting annoyed. But he come over to our group, sat next to us. Then got annoyed for the fact that we were talking and were live. And then when he got up, he sort of like kneed the table as he got up in frustration and walked to the other end of the pub. I'm just thinking.
And then, do you know what's weird? I think it was me and Jack went for breakfast. Come in, the bloke sat near us, and I was like, "What are the chances of this?" I'm like, "It must just be like, yeah." It was just the weirdest thing. But like every time we're out drinking, it's like, oh, he's out drinking, and the chances that we're in there at like 8:30 having a breakfast, and he's still coming sat at a table over, and I was like, is this bloke just following us or something? Proper strange.
I remember when you pointed, and then I could not notice it after a while. That was weird.
Very strange. I don't get that. But they were good days to be fair when we had a lot of people out.
This is what we spoke about before. I wasn't always a bastard. You know what I mean? I could have a laugh.
That is 99% of the time, but you get that 1%. First hour,
I could be all right.
Harry was a dick.
Oh.
And then you get the one night where you might have 5 minutes of like,
It was
you good though, you're right, yeah.
Can you speak on the matter? Because he paints a picture of me.
I mean,
I
I
do,
feel
girl,
like
you're right. Hello, fella.
Yeah,
No, you've
never
never
said
said that.
fella.
No, you've never said
all that
fella.
girl. Yeah, no, it would be you'd walk in, you'd be like,
Wasn't that the most you ever laughed before? Was when he said, right, girl?
Yeah, it was. I think you knew who she was, kind of, but she come over to the table and like, white girl. She's like, I've got a name. I don't know your name. She's a girl.
I don't remember.
And I was just like, I'll probably.
He was like in tears laughing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he weren't even at a part of it. He just had to go, alright, girl, like that. And then he was laughing anyway. And then the whole thing happened. He was literally like high pitched laughing.
In fairness, though, I've got shit for calling girls girl, but I also call boys boy.
Yeah.
And that to me is a South London thing.
Yeah.
So I never meant it as like a derogatory term. I just couldn't be asked to learn names.
It was just your ego,
Yeah,
chest out.
Sequin, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is something. Ego, chest out.
So
like,
I come to you then for you to try and go against what Jules said about me being a nightmare, and you've just fucking done
I
that.
didn't even get to say what I was going to say.
Please.
It was when you used to go into the bar and you go in and you'd say a few words like, how you doing and that, and then you'd be like, I'll pay the bills in this place.
I did
Every
just say
time,
that there,
every
like,
time.
I did.
keep your fucking lies on this plate. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
But Tim and that like manager used to commit to it. He agreed.
Yeah.
There was a time when I stopped drinking for a little while, and he told me that he had a load of Jim Beam bourbon upstairs
stocked up,
because
yeah.
basically, like it was Weatherspoons, they get a certain amount of drinks come in, and he used to have to order extra of that. And whoever his higher ups made a comment about it, like, "Oh, you're doing well selling that." Then, like, it was odd, and he went to one bloke and explained to him that it was just me that was having it. So when I stopped drinking, he had a load upstairs. Did it come in and no one was drinking it? I was like, I'll get to it, and I did.
Yeah.
Because I think I had little 4 weeks off or something like that. I did detox off.
That was it. Yeah.
A couple of years ago now.
Yeah, I don't know if many people know about that really. Because did you do that twice? But then like one time it was like a couple of months.
No, I did the one big spell and it was like 4 weeks, and then it was when the World Cup was on, so it would have been 2018,
Yeah.
the Russia World Cup,
Yeah.
And I was in the Crown one day and decided to have a drink quite casually because I never decided then that I was quitting forever. It wasn't that.
Did you know you was an alcoholic then?
I knew I was an alcoholic from 6 years old. I pretty much no. I'd say from 19 I knew I was an alcoholic. I knew that I had a problem because I was drinking at work and lunch breaks and things like that, and I knew that that wasn't normal, but I didn't care. Even though I knew it wasn't like I was scared of it. If anything, I embraced it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, this is me. I'm just going to enjoy it. And then I used to have the quote, like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And I meant that. I was convinced I was going to be in that 27 club, but it was coming up. But I stopped drinking at 26. Otherwise, I would have been in it. If not before.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Knowing my luck, I would have died at 26 and not even made it in there.
Oh, that would be it.
Yeah, I would have been fuming, sat in hell, like, fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Think like where you've come from, how bad it was, and obviously people that might see this that don't know us.
I'll post a video of me down in that whiskey, you see it?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It gave me like anxiety.
Yeah.
It's not even me. It was weird like, to watch it.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
that was like one of them that would have been on the Snapchat.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was an old Snapchat video, yeah.
like I can't drink whiskey, which is weird being a Scot.
Mhm.
But
But did your dad drink it? He does a vodka, doesn't he?
Buckfast.
Is it? Oh, yeah,
I
that's
opened the
pretty
fridge
scary,
earlier and there was like 3 bottles of Buckfast in there. I'm just like,
What is that?
it's a tonic wine. It's like
Oh, okay.
17%.
Right.
And it's like it's actually an English drink, but it's big in Scotland and Northern Ireland, and like 12-year-olds drink it in Scotland. It just
Makes
gets you
sense.
absolutely
No
rattled.
offence, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I see something the other day, like other people have seen this pops up all the time where it says about these. I know it's something like 385 million people in America and like 88 million here. Something stupid like that. It might be more, but they said they safely think that us 88 could outdrink the whole of America.
Yeah.
And I was like, obviously it's a joke, but then you think about it and you're like, yeah, you probably could.
Yeah.
So there are kids here that's like 13, 14 drinking in a field.
They're drinking like Smirnoff ices and then being like,
Yeah, that whole
oh,
ice thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, ice. That
That
ice
trend. Did you see that? I think
No.
I said to I might even have said on this before where they done, oh, you just got ice, and they'd be like, oh, can you just grab something from there for me? And they like open it. It's just a little bottle of Smirnoff ice, and they'd be like, oh, and then they'd have to go down on one knee and down it.
And then they're like, oh, you're so crazy. It's like, you just
everyone
drunk,
be like, whoa.
you just drunk a lemonade.
Yeah.
So,
No disrespect, I used to think it was even bigger. To me, people drinking pint after pint and thinking they were big men, they're like 5%. I could never get my head around. You're drinking beer. I drank that when I was 13, and then I grew up. You know what I mean? And stopped drinking it. I moved on to proper drinks. So I used to sort of again, this was me being an arrogant alcoholic. But it would aggravate me to see people drinking pints and think there was something special.
That was one of the things you joined me for.
What, for drinking certain
Drinking
things?
beer all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was an arrogant alcoholic. I've got what I consider to be proper drinking neat whiskey.
Yeah, but then I still do a little bit like that. I'm not obviously that bothered, but sometimes I've never been a beer drinker.
No.
And then I remember turning 18 and going into the pub and the chat dad and saying, I don't know what to drink.
Yeah.
I don't have a drink. I drink whatever was at a party. I would take beers and stuff.
Lard.
Yeah, I like lard. Yeah. Straight from the pan.
Yeah, that's
just when it's hot. Burns, but it feels good going down. It's like the same as that whiskey. You know, you say about that hot going down. Yeah. That's what the lard's like. It comes out of the pan.
I have to give that a shot.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. But no, I think vodka was the one.
That's what I remember you drinking was Grey Goose.
Yeah, I think that good. Yeah.
Until you went on to like Kraken.
Yeah, Kraken.
You went on to rum, dark rum.
I like a dark rum. I like a navy of that band.
Yeah, I didn't mind the dark rum. I like dark spirits. So I did drink vodka, again neat.
Yeah.
But with vodka it had to be inexpensive. I couldn't drink Smirnoff and things like that, but I did like that Ciroc, is it? Ciroc, whatever. Yeah. That was nice. Again, neat on its own, no ice. That was quite a tasty alcohol to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't any other vodka I'd drink it would be of a Coke or like an orange or something like that. Yeah, but then if I had a Grey Goose I could have it.
Have it neat, yeah. Obviously I never got mixes, and the other thing, because of how much I did drink, I didn't want to be pissing all night. So that's what I couldn't get my head around. If I was to go on to pint, I'd say that day I had 40 cans of Strongbow. I couldn't stop pissing. Whereas I can have that much liquid going in my body of whiskey, and it gets me a lot drunker than any of that stuff, and I don't have to have 15 pints to do it. That's so much liquid to put in your body. Yeah. Especially in the Wetherspoons, fucking Carsy's upstairs.
Yeah, it's a trek.
Yeah.
2 mile walk to everyone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So yeah, I tried to like as little alcohol as possible with a higher percentage. I mean, I just wanted to I did enjoy the process of drinking and getting drunk, but also I want to get there. And if I was drinking beer, again, it's not arrogant, I'm sober now, but I'd have to drink a lot of it.
Yeah.
4 or 5%, so I've got to have 20.
Yeah. I feel like you're one of them where you've got to be in the mood, really, I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean, it never used to be like, it'd be a case where you text and be like, we're out this weekend, I'm like, oh, I'm there.
Yeah, I mean, you still do, but I mean, I think all of us, we've just got to that point.
It's just a point. If I'm having, I can't.
But like when you went back for like your mum's, or no, wait, was it your mum's anniversary or wedding? Or?
Yeah, I got sorts, man.
But I was going to say, you was drunk then, but I think that's because like the occasions.
Yeah, I'll definitely drink on special occasions, but if it's just any given weekend, I have to really be in the mood to drink that.
I think that's normal. I think that's how it should be.
Yeah, it is, mate. I feel like there's a line of like even just normal people forcing themselves to go out to do something.
Well, the other thing is you're not drinking to fill a void.
No.
You're not drinking because you have to. You drink every now and then when you want to.
And I feel like as a normal person, if you do that, it's normally because you're down. In a pub.
You go periods about it, maybe 2 weekends in a row without touching alcohol because nothing was on.
I've done a while now.
Yeah, and you didn't need it.
But we sort of hit a point now where we realised that when we went down to Spoons a few weeks ago, or maybe like a month or just over a month, and we're thinking this is just not what we want to do anymore.
Well, it's because I can't get drunk, and I can't match the energy of everyone else. I can't get drunk enough to be like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this, and I'm putting like drink after drink on and sitting there, just being like, oh, just nothing,
just wasting money on that.
Yeah.
It does seem funny though because I tried coming out a couple of times when I got sober. And to the same pubs like with you lot and just didn't enjoy it. And I thought it was just because I wasn't drunk anymore.
Yeah.
It turned the pubs are just not as good.
No, so
it's got to be because I've stopped, isn't it?
No.
Like I'm saying.
Since you stopped.
No, your first day.
A brighter place.
Yeah, your first day when you stopped, we had a big party and rejoiced.
Right. Okay.
And was
the first day that I went in the pub.
Almost like a ding dong which is dead kind of thing. And then I'd said you weren't actually dead, you are still there.
Yeah.
So that put
dampener on.
Yeah, we just stopped them. We just went for breakfast.
Yeah.
Had a chat. But, yeah.
Especially New Year. New Year is when I knew I didn't want to start going out anymore. Was the weekends building up to New Year, people were out. It was fine. New Year, there was maybe like 50 people in Spoons. It was so quiet.
I've had I don't know how many New Years.
Well, I was going to say the classic New Year and going Spoons, you just get like you load up on cheap ones and then go somewhere else. just wasn't.
Have either of you ever had a really, really good New Year's Eve night? I've had great nights. I used to love the Christmas drink.
Christmas Eve, it is Christmas Eve drink. I don't really remember.
My birthday was a good little night.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That was wicked. I loved that. We used to have before the Christmas Eve.
That's
your birthday?
My birthday that day.
But yeah, no, I much prefer that drink.
Great Christmas drink.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But no, New Year, like as a kid, maybe. Like I remember going to Streatham Social and mum and dad having parties and stuff where like cousins would come down.
It always seems anticlimactic to me, and especially because the drink across Christmas, most people break up say the 23rd of December, and it's 4 or 5 sessions in a row. So I mean, the 27th of December, which is Granddad's birthday, is 2 of my 3 heart attacks.
Yeah,
fell on that day. You know, we're a year apart. The first 2. That shows how good I really went for it on them days. But New Year's was never good.
The only good New Year's I've had was when I went back home.
Yeah.
Because they really go full out on New Year's. Because they've got weirdly things come back to normal around the 2nd or 3rd of January, but it spreads out to like the 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
Well, so I think that is the case in most places. Anything that's a big town. So like when you go Inverness, obviously it don't seem like it is a proper town.
Yeah.
So obviously there's bars and clubs and stuff. So you go a bit bigger. So like even near us, Worthing, Brighton, Bognor, I think that they'll have events on.
Yeah.
But I think. I don't know, part of me starting to think it's more of a couple thing. I don't think it's a singles thing. I think the New Year's like that build up to midnight and then you kiss.
Yeah.
And you carry on drinking with like your loved ones in a big group, even if it is couples, and then you go home and you miss it. And I feel like because obviously I'm just not interested. It's never appealed to me. I'm not going out, even if you're single, as in I say about it being couples, but even if you're single, it's going out and it's finding a girl to be out with. Like for midnight or whatever. For me,
the last couple of New Year's, me and my missus had to force ourselves to stay up till midnight.
Yeah, you did. I think I was still at yours, wasn't I?
Last year. Not last.
Last year when I was here. No, I went out. That was when we went out. I come back here. I think I was home by after the 11.
That's what I mean.
He was fuming.
Yeah, because I didn't think I was really keen on coming out anyway, and then I decided I was going to come out.
Well, you got an offer from someone else, didn't you?
Yeah.
Me and Ben was like, take it, because I don't think we're going to stay out. And you were like, no. And then we were like, we're going. And he's like, well, you're actually going. And I was like,
that's because like the last few New Years I've either been with somebody or I've gone home.
Yeah.
And I've not actually spent a New Year with my mates, despite being friends with you for like nearly 9 years. Like, I haven't spent a New Year with you guys.
Can we just clarify quick? You prefer Red Bull?
I do prefer Red Bull.
Thank you. Okay. Carry on.
Well, that's it for this week.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I think it is just more about either you're trying to get with someone or you're with someone. In my eyes, anyway. Other people might see it differently. You go out and mates whatever, but I just always assume that you go out and you're looking to get with a girl.
I don't remember ever getting with a girl on New Year either. I don't think.
New Year.
But then I think that's because you haven't gone out.
Yeah, true. But I'm just saying, girls tend to get too drunk on that day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You've got to latch them early, haven't you?
Yeah, but then you've got to watch them deteriorate.
Yeah.
It goes on.
Get your kiss at midnight.
Yeah.
Like, where are your friends?
Just froze up into my mouth.
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine? Yeah, that would be pretty rough. Yeah, no, I definitely prefer Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I've had some great Christmas Eve drinks. And there's something about, because everyone's finished work, most people on work dues and things like that, everyone's in a good mood. We've had a few nights out, or days out around that time when you bump into big groups of lads that you sometimes would be wary, you know what I mean, the rest of the year when you're a bit like, oh, I'm at 2 big groups of lads, this could go off or whatever. And they
Ross Kemp, mate.
I know, yeah, I had to get out there. And then everyone's in love. Do you remember the time we ended up in the place in Worthing?
I weren't there.
Was you not there?
No, me and Ben stayed.
Oh, you've seen the videos and that, yeah. But yeah, they had a work to do on, and there's all about 20 geezers.
What's that, the Grand Victoria, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they all had like the Santa hats on and that. And we walked in with a group of us, and then we're all locking eyes, and you'd be like, shit, this is sort of their pub, if you know what I mean. And they just embraced us. And then we were singing E17 and karaoke, and you know what I mean? And that would never happen any other time other than Christmas, where everyone's just loving each other. Yeah.
But it turns into the purge the next 360 days.
Yeah.
Bang, bang,
Yeah, as soon as it hits midnight, yeah.
Yeah, no, I stayed with Ben because his sister was coming to Worthing. With me, Ben, and Dan.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And we still made it to town. And all your lot were fucked.
They all went coke.
Not for long. I think a lot of them drove home and shit.
My heart was going that day.
Yeah.
I had the heart attack, I think, 3 days after that. In the first one. If I remember rightly. It would have been 3 or 4 days later I had the first heart attack, yeah. That was like the signs were starting to come. I remember sat in the pub and I couldn't move my left arm. smile through it. It was Ben actually that sort of said, "You're right."
Ben
feel a
had
lot
to
better
go and
now.
get
Oh,
checked
I
out
love
as well,
it.
didn't he?
Yeah.
So Ben had to go and get checked out as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was having heart issues.
Yeah.
You know, 3/4 away from night. Seeing what that used to like rub it. Like
It's not nice.
I had that incident when I played right Alex
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
And I ended up collapsing on the pitch.
Yeah.
And that was, I don't think I
You
was
got fat sack around the heart or something, isn't it?
No, it was yeah. I had like a weird heartbeat, like, but they said that there was actually a blood clot on my lung that had caused like a lack of oxygen, which caused me just to keel over basically.
Remember we said we we're going to keep this light?
I know, yeah. It's been pretty good.
It's been quite alcohol heavy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think everyone does. You just get their moment where your heart starts like just get a shooting pain.
I used to have it every day, yeah, at one point. And it just goes to show how much it was that, because I haven't had it since. I don't think, anyway, maybe the odd bit occasion, but not really. Whereas that was every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, guaranteed. And I just drink through it.
You just feel like you've got more energy and not as sluggish now than you were back then.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely did. I felt incredible about a year or so ago, but now I've put a bit of putting that back on and I've got a bit lazy again now. Obviously, I had the injuries in my shoulder and that put me out of action for about 3 months. I was pretty much bedbound. So I'm starting to rebuild again now. But yeah, in comparison to my drinking days, it's night and day.
Yeah. Well, we're like over half an hour.
Yeah, I think that's us.
You've got bits to do, haven't you? So
Yes. Have a
You're
nice
ruining
Sunday
it.
walk and a roast.
Doesn't sound exciting.
That's what I'm about now. That's
we'll,
what I like.
so we'll have to have Craig on again. Because obviously we've got him on and then sort of spoke over most of the time.
No, we haven't touched on other issues.
We haven't really spoke about Craig.
No, we're afraid on the next one.
But yeah, we can, literally.
Two-parter.
Yeah, we'll do a two-parter.
Two-parter.
Might even become a regular face.
And it's gone to his head already, and I don't know.
I know, we said two-parter, but two-parter.
Yeah. He's going to want paying for this.
Yeah.
No, good mates. You're a mate.
Yeah, should we call it a day then?
Yes.
You can go for your walk.
Yes. Well, it's been a pleasure.
All right, thanks for having me on.
So all three of us together.
I'm not doing
Come
that.
on.
Not on video.
For the podcast.
Go on.
Oh.
Yeah, lovely.
Right.